This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so yesterday we discussed database introduction. What exactly the database? Today we'll discuss SQL introduction. Then from tomorrow we'll start how to writing the queries, and slowly one topic we'll do. Okay, so yesterday topic these were some basic terminologies: DBMS, RDBMS, ORDBMS, and ODBMS. What are those? Types of data. What are the various types of data? In what type of data will work? How the data are generating? The release format, how to check for database level and database tool. Database language, SQL and NoSQL. NoSQL is generated from SQL only. So once SQL you know, NoSQL nothing is here. Okay, so that database, then schema, all these already we discussed yesterday. You can go through from that link already shared. Normalization, denormalization, crude operation, data dictionary, then DBMS, RDBMS, ODBMS, and ORDBMS. Data information, different kinds of data. Release number format, how to check. Database language, SQL, and another is NoSQL. For structured data, SQL. For semi-structured data, NoSQL language. Those are called as non-relational database. And for structure related relational database, we use this relational database only. These are few database names from relational as well as non-relational. 4-5 names you have to remember for interview. Okay, so all these things we completed yesterday. Now just quickly we'll discuss. I'm asking the question, just one line, two line you can explain, not more than that. Will not take much time for this. Just for quick revise. What is database and DBMS? Okay, who can tell? Mostly all attended yesterday. Anybody can tell, otherwise I will ask. Okay, Chandradeep, you can tell.
Yeah, so database is the collection of data in row and column, and DBMS is database management system.
Okay. Okay, you can manage the data also.
Yes, correct.
So for managing the data, those concepts are not added whenever database came in starting time. Later on, they have given the name as DBMS, then again later on RDBMS, then ORDBMS, ODBMS, different concepts added. Okay, so from each topic or each chapter, each class will prepare some FAQ, interview preparation, 5, 7, 8, 12 question answers. That only you will get in interview also. Next question is tell 5 database names from relational and non-relational. Whatever you remember, 3, or 5, anything you can tell. Any other person can tell. Jamir, yesterday you attended, you can tell. Or Nagesh, you can tell.
Database, Oracle, Oracle and PostgreSQL, MySQL.
Okay.
And SQL Server. These are
okay. Then non-relational.
Non-relationals are Cassandra, MongoDB, MariaDB. Yes.
Okay. Okay, fine. Next question. Explain about data format. What are the different types of format? This Manas are ready. Can you explain? Manasa, are you there? Okay. If Manasa not there, some other can explain. Nagesh, can you explain?
Data formats.
Yes.
Data frame.
I think yesterday you have not attended. Have you gone through those records and documents? Okay. Who can explain this? Vishnu?
Yes, sir. Data format means which defines the type of data. So it can be a string, numeric, or date. So based upon this information, we can go further for the further operations using this kind of data.
Okay. And coming to the structure, unstructured, we discussed yesterday. There are also different formats of data.
Okay. Uh,
Three types of format: structure, semi-structure, and
Structure,
unstructured.
answer, semi-structure.
yeah,
Okay.
coming to this structure, I think it has the defined set of rows, columns, which is mostly we will be dealing in the ETL. So it can be
Okay.
a CSV, Excel like this.
Okay.
And
Semi-structured.
yeah, unstructured is like JSON formats.
Okay.
JSON.
Semi-structured. JSON, XML, HTML, log file, chart, history. Those are semi-structured.
Yes.
Unstructured will be image, audio, video, can copy, any clip. Those are unstructured.
Okay.
Okay. Next is what is schema? Who can tell this?
Schema is a repository to store all the tables, entities.
No, schema is not repository. Database is the repository. Okay.
Schema
Who
is a
can tell?
structure.
Yeah, it's a structure which described in a formal language supported by
Yes.
the database
Yes.
system.
Yes. Okay. What is data dictionary? Manikiran, can you tell?
Sorry, sir, I haven't attended yesterday's class.
Okay. Okay. You can go through yesterday record. So every class around 5, 10, 15 questions you will get interview question. That only you will get in the interview. After complete 150 to 200, you will cover everything. Out of that, not a single question you will get in interview. Okay.
Sure.
Next, who can tell this data dictionary? Raghu Reddy. Who can tell Nagesh?
Yes, sir. Crowd is a create, read, update, delete to create a table or read the database from to manipulating and maintaining the data to handle to create and read the update and delete. Any type of manipulation is done.
Okay. Okay, that is
To,
crude operation, you told, correct. Next is
yes.
data dictionary. Data dictionary, what is that? Who can tell?
Data
Chandran?
dictionary is
Yeah, go ahead.
data dictionary is a dictionary to uh, every database has its own dictionary
Okay.
to
In
perform the
database also
logic
one dictionary kind of things are present. So
kind
those
of
will mention as a table only. In that object wise, all the informations will be
yes,
there, not related to means pure data will be not present, but object informations will be present. Table details, then index details, synonym details, how many
synonym.
columns are there, what type of restrictions are available. Those things will be available in those tables. Okay, next, what is object or instance? Any definition anybody can tell?
So object is it's a table. Any type of the data table view or anything.
Okay. Okay, so that is example, table, view, index, all these are one object. So definition,
one
what you can
object.
tell?
Definition.
Using some entry we are means creating with table structure, keeping the
Yes.
data, working with those data, where data is coming to the picture, then we have to take the help of object. Using object only we can do.
Actually,
Okay.
sir,
Data
creating any table, creation of any table, that is object. Any.
If you are going to create something and there we are storing the data, then only we can tell it as a object. So table we are creating, table is a object. View we are creating, view is a object. Index we are creating, index is a object. So wherever we are creating something to store a data, work with the data, then that is called the object. Table is one of the object. So in starting, we'll start with table object only. Later on, we'll discuss other objects. Okay, how to check the database and SQL developer tool version? Which version you are using? How to check? Who can tell? Manasa, Saipadimnu?
Using v dollar version command in SQL Server.
Okay.
For yeah, and by going on set help, you can check that the version of developer tool, SQL developer tool.
Okay. Next question. What are the first relational and non-relational database? Which database is developed first? In relational and non-relational. One from relational, another from non-relational. Can you tell them? Hundreds of databases are available. Some are relational, some are non-relational. SQLDB, no SQLDB. So which is the first one in world which is developed?
Oracle.
When?
Oracle is
Yes, Oracle is the first
relational.
one. That is relational.
Right.
And coming to relational?
Non-relational. Now Apache from MongoDB.
1979, this is first one. And from
Coach.
non-relational, CoachDB, developed by
CoachDB.
Apache in 2005. That is non-relational. Okay, difference between DBMS, RDBMS, ODBMS, and ORDBMS. Who can tell this? Vishnu, can you tell this? What are the difference?
Yeah, yes. So coming to the DBMS, its example is MySQL, SQL, and
Okay.
which where we cannot perform the full-fledged operation like we delete, update the operations.
Okay.
And coming to the RDBMS, it's a relational database management. So it has some more included features in it.
Okay.
And so yeah, again I have to go through because.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Whatever you understand, just one liner also fine. All are new, so it is not expected. Everything you can tell.
Okay, so coming to the RDBMS, it has a relation. So mapping of multiple tables for some data set,
Okay.
which has entities like foreign key or primary, which we can refer in the multiple database, multiple tables.
Okay. Okay.
And
Next difference between SQL and no SQL. You can tell. Okay, that's fine. Anybody can tell SQL and no SQL difference.
Yeah, so SQL we use for rational database, and NoSQL we use for, no, sorry, relational database, and NoSQL is for non-relational database.
Okay. Few example also you can tell if you are getting this question. which are coming under NoSQL, which are coming under SQL. Next, we
Yeah,
can
okay.
tell normalization and denormalization.
Normalization is a split that splits small pieces of data, and denormalization
Reverse one.
reverse on.
Okay, so whatever you are understanding, that only you can tell, that's fine. If you will go through the documents correctly, then wording, sentence you can change also later on, no problem. Okay, fine then. So we can proceed with some other topic today. Okay, so yesterday we entered to database and some terminologies we learned in the database. Now we will enter to SQL. Today this will be SQL introduction. Okay, introduction to SQL. What is SQL? History of SQL. What are the uses, purpose, definition, then types of SQL commands, then data types, categories of data types. Then one dummy table is available in every databases for doing some calculation. What are those and how to use those dummy tables. Then from tomorrow we'll start entering into database side using SQL query. We'll do. Okay, what is SQL? SQL is most widely used commercial relational database language. So relational database language this is, not database language. Database is again two types, relational and non-relational. So many people are telling this is one database language, fine, but better to tell relational database language. For relational database only it will work. The full form of SQL is structured query language, and it is pronounced as SQL, or some people are telling it as SQL. It is a computer database language for storing the data, manipulating the data, retrieving the data, and stored in relational database only using this SQL. Okay, it is designed for managing data in a relational database management system. So nowadays only DBMS is not available. Very older time it was there. Nowadays whatever we will use RDBMS or ORDBMS only. SQL is a database language which is used for database creation. We can use deletion, fetching the row, modifying the row, all those activity it can be done using SQL. Okay, so SQL depends on relational algebra and tuple relational calculus. Some calculation purpose also we can use this SQL. Using the query we can do some calculation also, but those will be relational calculation. Multiple tables are there, then some relation need to maintain, we will do the calculation. This SQL is an ANSI standard. So what is full form of ANSI? American National Standards Institute. So wherever any new technology, language, any database, operating system, or any new tools are coming, all those are informed to ANSI, American National Standard Institutes. So if it is a common one, anybody can use that, and no specific of specification is present, then those will be coming under ANSI standard only. So here SQL is not specific to one database. It is a common language. It can be used in Oracle, it can be used in DB2, it can be used anywhere. That's why this is the ANSI standard. So they mentioned as ANSI standard and hand over to American National Standard Institute, so that anybody can use this SQL. They can take the document, and for any database they can use this. This is a common one. It is not like that for Oracle SQL and for other databases DBL, and for other databases some other language. It is a common one. So if it is common, then that will come under ANSI standard only. SQL is standard language for all relational database systems. Few names are mentioned here: MySQL, MS Access, Oracle, Sybase, Informix, Postgres, SQL Server, DB2, MariaDB, SQLite. These are few popular relational databases names. All the databases can connect using the tools like SQL Developer. So yesterday we connected through SQL developers, and multiple tools are available. Without using tools also we can connect directly to the database, and with using tools also we can connect. Both are possible, but mostly people are using with some tools only. In office also we'll use some tools. If we are using some tools, then we'll feel some easier approach. Complexity will not get. Copy paste we can do easily. Then some names, so we forgot one or two character we can enter, automatically it will populate those related names, so we can pick something and we will observe this is the correct one. Then uppercase to lowercase we can convert within a fraction of second. And different grids are available. We can go there and shortcut also we can work. Lot of facilities are available. That's why using tools only everybody is working. So what are those tools? These are small only, very small tools and easy only. SQL developer is one tool. PL/SQL developer is another tool. Then DBA, workbench monitor. So many tools are available. Out of all those tools, 70–80% companies are using SQL developer tool only. First one. We also use that SQL developer tool. Different tools are developed by different companies. Like SQL developer is developed by Oracle company. PL/SQL developer is developed by Oracle company. Tool is developed by IBM company. Like that, different companies are developed all those tools. Okay, the first SQL appeared in 1974 when a group in IBM developed first prototype of a relational database. So first of all, whenever it developed 1974 for relational database, IBM were preparing, but at the end Oracle released that first. Okay, so preparation started in 1974 by IBM. SQL was originally developed at IBM in SQL, XRM, and System R projects. So starting, IBM only started, but later on Oracle introduced in 1979. Using IBM, whatever they developed, maybe few persons were working from Oracle company, or they have captured those codes and all those things, and competition started. So released came from Oracle only, 1979. Started by IBM first, but released first is Oracle company. And Oracle company only released that and given the name also Oracle. With SQL, we can query our database in a number of ways using English-like statements only. So different way we can write English type of sentence, and we can fetch the data. It is not always only one answer is available. Whenever we start discussing with many topics, always we can try to write the query in multiple way, not only one way. 2-way, 3-way, 5-way, 10-way, different way you can try. Then only you can build up strong SQL or Oracle database, and it will help you a lot for your project work also, as well as interview clear also. Only one answer, one query, and that is a simple one. Everybody can do that. You have to do it in multiple way. Okay, so SQL has various uses, purposes. So we can insert the data, create a table, keep the data, update to those data, delete also, retrieve, fetch the data. We can do set some permission on the table. Procedure means that you one kind of program coming under PL/SQL that is not required for a tester, that is for developer. So in procedure also it can be used, views. In lot of places it will be used, this SQL. Okay, next is SQL commands or statements. Some people are telling it as commands, some are telling it as statements. What are those? So basically 4 types of statements are available. One is data definition language, DDL. Using this DBMS or SQL, this is one data definition language, first one. So here we need to define only. Create means we are defining, we are altering, we are defining. So wherever we are defining some object, then this DDL is used. Full form is data definition language. Second one is data manipulation language, DML. Here need to do the manipulation. So this DDL is purely structure related. We have to create structure, we have to modify the structure, we have to delete the structure, and we have to update the structure. Alteration we can do purely structure based. What type of data it will keep, what type of data type it will contain, what will be the length of that column, then what are the column names, what are the sequence of those columns, Then what is the table name? These are called as structure. So structure related things only can be done by using these DDL statements. And data related activity will be done by DML statements, data manipulation language. Okay, so here we can add the data, we can delete the data, we can modify the data, we can update the data, we can work on data related only. So data related is DML and structure related is DDL. No confusion here, many people are getting confused. Next is data retrieval. In some databases, they have not mentioned this also, data retrieval. But Oracle company, who is the first database developed in world, they have mentioned this as a separate statement, DRL. So we can refer DRL also, a data retrieval language. So whenever we are writing in a statement, and by using that data is retrieving, fetching, extracting the data, and it is displaying, we are able to see, then it is called as data retrieval language, data retrieval statement. Okay, so select is one data retrieval language here. Next is data control. This is for fetching the data only. We cannot play with the data like modification, deletion, all those things we cannot do. Only to fetch the data, that's all. Next is data control language. Here controlling the data. Many users are using. You are working in that project, I am working, another person is working, Ram, Shyam, Rubin, many persons are working. So need to control the data. Which persons will be applicable to use for which table, which object, what kind of operation, what kind of data. So here some permissions are there. This is not required for tester developer. DBA people will involve in this data control language, TCL, database administration people. So they will give the control to the testers, developers, which user will be allowed for which kind of operations in which tables or which schema or which data dictionary. They will give the control permissions. If not having permissions, we can send a mail by taking the approval from manager. If it is required really for the project, then we can get the approval. So this is for DBA people only, all the permission related activity. So in this way, broadly, it is classified into 4 categories of statements: DDL, DML, DRL, and DCL. Okay, so this is also one interview question. What are the different statements in database or SQL? Can you explain? Each 4 you can explain. Okay, so description you can go through from the document we provide. We can go immediately. In DRL, these are the full form only: data retrieval, query language, data manipulation language, data control, and transaction control. So under DDL, what it is coming? Create. We can create a table or we can create any object. Table is one object. Starting we'll discuss. So many people are telling create table only. So it is not only table. Create object you can tell. Any object it can be create. Table also one object. So create table means correct, but subset we are telling. So we have to tell any object can be created, any object can be altered, any object can be dropped, any object can be truncated. Mostly 95% work is happening in table level only. Other objects people are not working in real time also, for practice purpose also. That's why all are telling table, table, table. Okay, now in DML, all the manipulation will happen. In some databases, select also they are considering as DML. In Oracle, select they are considering as DRL, data retrieval language. So that depend upon how they are defining. Otherwise, insert, update, delete. These 3 are coming under DML. And in Oracle, another one they have added merge. So nowadays, merge also nobody is using. That is very old one. Instead of merge, lot of other concepts can join, then set operators of query, many other concepts can. That's why merge they are not using. Next is DCL. DCL is data control language. So under data control language, grant and revoke is coming. To give the permission, grant; to remove the permission, revoke. And next is transaction control language, TCL, save point, rollback, and commit is coming. So commit means what? Save. In a Word document, Notepad, Excel sheet, PowerPoint, these are the documents. Whatever we are writing, we are saving that using Control S or File Save. Then only it is saving. Automatically it will not save. After save, if we will close that and again we are reopen, then we will be able to see that. Same thing in database also. If we are going to save, we added something, some data, we want to save that. Automatically it will not save. For save purpose, we have to use commit. Then only it will save. So for your understanding, you can consider this is for save purpose, commit. Okay, in technical word, it is called as commit. We cannot tell that as save in database, but for our understanding, save that is. Next is rollback. Rollback means undo. In Windows, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, undo is there, Notepad. If any changes happen, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, it is reverting back. So same concept is available in database also. If we added some data, we deleted some data, then again we updated some data. So some changes are happening. We want to Control Z, undo. In that case, rollback word will be used. If you are doing rollback, then it will go to the first point without changing anything what it was there. First point it will go. And point by point, if you are going to, if you are planning to go, then save point. First changes, second change, third change, fourth change. If we are going there, then save point we have to use. So these are different kinds of commands available in each and every statements of database. Okay, select, this is for Oracle. Select, they are defining as data retrieval language. Almost in all databases same only. We can refer all the concepts of Oracle which they have defined so that it will be easy. And later on we can implement in other databases. Insert, update, delete, merge. These four are under DML or Oracle. Create, alter, drop, rename, truncate. These five are coming under DDL. So select is used for fetching the data, first one, data retrieval. Only will fetch the data, will read the data. This is read only, not writable. Insert means for adding the data, update, modifying the data, delete, remove the data, merge, combine the data. These four are coming under DML. Manipulation we are doing. Then definition, DDL, all the structure related. So we can create any object, mostly table only we are using. So table also you can tell if you are confusing about object. Create table, alter table, creating a new table, then altering the structure of the table. Structure means column name, column length, data type, all those things. So we can do the alteration. Then drop, it will remove the table, it can remove the column. For table remove also drop can be used, for column remove also drop can be used. Rename, column name we can change, name can be changed using this rename. Table name can be changed, that is rename. Truncate, data will be removed permanently. Here delete is there, data will be removed temporarily. We can revert back using rollback. But here in truncate, data cannot be revert back. Once it is truncated, means removed permanently. So in practical, we'll do all those things again. You will be clear, and many differences are there. We'll discuss all those also. Now just search which are the statements, and under those statements, which are the commands. Next is transaction control language, commit, rollback, and save point. So this transaction control language is applicable for DML only, not for DDL. Okay, so any DML operation we are doing, then we can go for this transaction control language. If you are going to save, then commit. If you are going to revert back to first level, first point without any changes, what it was there, then roll back. And so many changes happened. Fourth changes before that, what it was we want to go. Fifth changes before that, what it was there we want to go. In that case, save point. So this rollback and save point is like undo only. So different points we can go in save point. Only one point it can go starting origin what it was there, that is rollback. Commit is for save. Next is grant and revoke. This is not for tester and developer, but we should know just what is DCL, what is the full form, what type of commands are available here, what is their purpose, use. So in detail, DBA people are using this. Grant and revoke. Grant is to give the permission for different users with different operations. Suppose Ram is one user, so he need only DDL operation. He cannot do DML. So this will be granted DDL only for Ram user. Under DDL only it can be granted for create, not other than that, alter, drop. So for run, it will be assigned or give one permission, only DDL or create. That's all. Other permission he is not getting. So that is how to give a permission. So DBA people are working on this too. And to remove the permission, revoke. Grant is to give the permission, add the permission. This is for delete the permission. These two are coming under data control language, controlling the data. So these are different statements available in database. Total 5 statements you can tell. In other databases, 4 they are mentioning. In Oracle, 5 they are mentioning. Data retrieve also separately they are telling. This is first one, DRL. Second is DML. Then third is DDL. Then fourth is TCL. And fifth is DCL. Total 5 you can tell and explain. Okay, next is data types. What is data types? Types of data. Whenever we are adding the data, inserting the data into a table, different types of data are available. So basically, if you will categorize types, then one is character and another is date and another is number. So using these three, again some advanced things are there, those are not required. So these three only you can concentrate. Character, any symbol is there, then that is also character. So one is character related or string you can say, another is date related and another is number related. So this number, some are telling it as a numeric value, some are telling as a number, some are telling decimal, some are telling integer, anything is fine. Date, MMDDYY, that is one date format. DDMMYY. So the value can be date also. Joining date, hiring date, quitting date, exit date, purchasing date. So if those type of columns are available, then date will come to the picture. Date data type will be defined for that column while creating. Okay, if purely number only we are taking, then number data type can be added for that column, like roll number, student ID, customer ID, account number, then product ID, then serial number. All those are purely number. So if purely number is coming, then numeric data type will be used, number data type. And any character is coming, then that will be used for the string data type. A, B, C, D up to X, Y, Z, capital letter, small letter. All these are coming under string. Okay, any symbol also coming under string, at the rate, ampersand, hyphen, plus, minus. So this string is very powerful one. It can take anything. It is not only for character. It can take character, it can take symbol, it can take number also, it can take decimal values, floating point also, then date also it is taking, everything it will take, alphanumeric also. So this is a powerful one, this string data type. Any kind of, any categories of data it will consider, it will take. It is having that powerful concept. Now coming to date data type, only date value it will take. If one column joining date is there, and in that we have defined the data type as date data type. So it will take only the date. It will not take number value, it will not take any character, any symbol, nothing. Date means date, number means number. But character data type or string data type is coming means it can take everything. Okay. Now in a database table, every column is required to have a name and data type. So whenever we create a table, that table can contain at least one column. If no column is there, then we cannot tell that that is a table. Table means at least one column should be there. It can be any number of columns, but minimum one column. So whatever the column names we define for that table, column name should be there, and which column can contain what type of data. We have to define that. So serial number is one column, number data type we can give. Joining date is one column, date data type we can give. Then name of the students, we can give string data type, character data type. Address of the student, character data type we can give. Phone number of the students, number data type we can give. Then they are going for traveling on which date, traveling date, date data type we can give. So based on this date, number and character, it will be decided which column can contain what data type we have to define while creation of the table. DDL. Data type varies in few databases. For example, MySQL supports int. So here number, some are telling it as number, some are telling integer, decimal. So those are all different naming conventions only. So if we are changing the database, then maybe little bit it will change also. MySQL is one database, int we have to give. Oracle is a database, number we have to give. And Oracle is taking int also. Okay, some other databases decimal need to provide. So those are simple thing only you can get from online also. So any one you can remember, that is fine. Most useful or mostly used are number and integer only. 95-97% databases int and number will be worked. Okay, now these are three types of data type. We can go little bit in detail of these data types. This is one interview question also. What are the different data types? And you can explain all those data types. So basically date, time is one data type. Here only not in date and time also. So these two are one kind of data type. Numeric values, number, decimal, floating point, then integer, all those are coming under numeric only. Date, time, anything is coming under date, time only. String, character, then alphanumeric, symbol, all those are coming under string only. So basically it is three types. Okay, so here one is date, second is number, and third is string or numeric value we can take. So for this numeric value, we can just consider number is a data type for Oracle, and for date and time related value, date only we have to mention, and for string related, character need to be mentioned whenever defining the table. So these are data type name, date, number, and char. So date is very simple one. Here length is not required to mention like date 10. It is not required. Simply we have to give date. So whenever we'll create a table at that time, practically we'll do using this date, number, and char. Now just concept you can understand. And this is one interview question also. So whenever we are creating any table and one column is date related data it is containing, we have to give date. That's all. Column name, date. So how to give? Suppose join date. Join date is a column name. After that one space date we have to give. That's all. So it is very simple. Nothing is there. But this date is containing so many types of format. DD, MM, YY, YY, DD, MM, MM, DD, YY, DD, MM, YY, YY. Lot of formats are available. In middle also hyphen can be present. Then another is forward slash, backslash, colon, space, anything. So if you will together combine, maybe 100 types of formats are there. All those are date format only. But database will take only one format which is defined for the database, that is the default format. So any other format we are taking, then database will convert into default format only and it will take. So how to convert, how it will take, we'll discuss later. Okay, so whenever we are defining join date, in this way we have to give. Now come to numeric data type, number. Suppose one number is there, anything we can take, pin number. Different village or towns are there, for different locality are there, pin number is mentioned as one column for the address. These are purely numbers, so number data type can be mentioned for this column. So whenever number data type we are mentioning, at that time length also we have to give 10 or 20 or 30. For date data type no need to give this length, but for number data type and string data type we have to specify the length also. Okay, and whenever we are giving the length, it can be floating point also, decimal value also, 20.34. Suppose rupees you are taking, 100 rupees 35 paisa. So 2 decimal point also it is coming. So if decimal point is coming, then comma, how many decimal point, 2 or 3 or 4 it will support, that need to mention. Basically 2 only using in the real time, but it depends how many, 1 or 5 or 10, anything. Okay, so this part is called precision part, precision. This is the length. 10 is the highest length whenever we are entering the data for this column. It can be 20 also. If you are giving 20, then it can allow up to 20 length. If you are giving 30, it can allow up to 30. So what is the maximum value we can give? 38. 39, 40 we cannot give. Maximum is 38 only. Okay, below 38, any value we can give. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, anything we can give, no problem. Okay, and another is int data type. I and P also. Okay. Yes.
Can you explain about the number 10,2 is there? Can you explain about how can I write that?
Sound is breaking, not coming properly.
Okay, right now I'm in office. Can you explain about the number is there, right? 10,2.
Okay. Okay, so practical, we have not started, just concept you can understand here. Suppose one number we are taking 1568.32. So what is the length here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this is also coming under length. 5, 6. So total length is 6 here. We have given 10,2. So it can allow this number. Suppose small one we can take 5,2. So total length should be 5 including decimal point. Many people are thinking excluding decimal point, and in many books and portals it is not mentioned including or excluding, only length it is mentioned. So many are getting confused. And interview also high experienced people are telling this length is only for left side part and this is only for right side part. After comma 2, right side part, they are telling like that. No, this left side part, whatever it is mentioned 5, this is the total length including left plus right. So here 4 and here 2, total 6, but we have given 5, so we'll get some error here. It will not allow, or in some databases it will not take the last part, 0.3 it will enter. If you are entering 32 also, it will take only 3, because total it will allow up to 5 digit. If you are giving here 7, then it is fine, it will take, total is 6 digit. So this is the total length including decimal point, not excluding. And this is right side which number is mentioned, that is how many digit it will allow for this decimal values. 2 is mentioned, that 2 only it will allow. Suppose we are giving 3, 5, then it will not allow. 2 we have mentioned here for this column. So first 2 only it will take, other 2 it will not take, it will ignore. This will happen. Even if it is mentioned 7 digit, till then we have mentioned for decimal value only 2 digits, so it will ignore that. If any more digit we are giving, then it will take the total value. So here you have to do lot of exercise you have to do, then only you will clear. 7 2 you can give and 10 digits you can enter what is happening. 5 2 you can give, 10 digits you can enter. Only 5 you have given decimal value you can enter. Then decimal value just 0 you can give and enter 1 decimal value. 1 you can give, 3 decimal value you can enter. What is happening? So you have to play all those. Then only it will be clear. Theoretically it will not clear. So this is the concept. Whenever we will start practical, 1 or 2 we will do in the session. Rest of the things you can play as your home task. Okay, now coming to int. Int is also one data type, numeric type only. That is also numeric. Int we are giving, then no need to mention like this 7,2 or 10 or anything. Direct it will take 38 length one by default, 38. If number if you are giving, then we have to specify here compulsory 7 or 10 or 38 or 35 or 32. We have to specify. Not only these two parts, one part is compulsory. This part is compulsory, need to specify. Second part, if required, you can specify, otherwise ignore also. This is optional part. First one is compulsory. So maximum we can give up to 38, not more than that, but we have to specify. And int data type if you are using, then same behavior only, decimal point also it will take and all these type of things it will take, but no need to mention in int like 10, no need to mention, syntax error will come, just you can mention int. So here how to write any example we can take, suppose roll number int. So maximum we can give, or it will allow up to 38 length of number by default. No need to mention 10 or 5 or anything. This is the difference between these two. So this is your interview question. What is the difference between number and int? Both are coming under numeric data type, but this is the difference here. Now coming to string data type. So any kind of value can be considered as a string. Character can be a string, number can be a string, date can be a string, alphanumeric value can be a string, then any symbol can be a string, any kind of thing, ABCD, XYZ, Ram, Dam, Syam, anything can be a string. So string data type can consider anything. So for that, what to mention? The data type name is char. One is char and another is varchar. So first of all, it defined as char only. Whenever in first release it happened 1979 something, at that time only char data type was there. So what is char? Char means fixed. Varchar means variable. Okay, so here another column we can give. Suppose address is one column. For that we have to give the data type. Since this will contain character related, so char data type we can give. What is the highest limit of this char data type? 255. Remember this. This will be one interview question. Highest limit is 255. It can be less, no problem. 1, 2, 10, 20, anything it can be. But highest is 255. And here also we have to specify that length, how much we need within this parenthesis. 9 means it will take up to 9 length only. 10, then it will take up to 10 length only. 20, then it will take up to 20. But up to maximum we can give 255. 255 also we can give here. 256 we cannot give. This is the highest limit, 255 only. So in between 255, anything we can give. 200 also we can give. Okay. Now why this varchar is coming? Char was there. The problem is this char is a fixed string. So what is the problem? The size of one character is 1 byte. One character is having 1 byte. 10 characters is having 10 byte size. In that way the size is calculating. So here if we have defined 200, then for each and every character or every value of the table it will take as 200 byte. Suppose one column is there, gender column. In that some names are there, some are male, some are female. So this is having only one character, male, female, male, female, male, female, only one character. So what is the size of this value? 1 byte. This is 1 byte. Really it is 1 byte. 1 byte, 1 byte. But gender column, whenever we created as a table, we have given 200. And we have given the data type as char data type. So what it will do? If 200 we have given means that is fixed. If it is having really 1 byte size, then also it will consider 200 size. If really it is 1 byte size, then it will take 200 size only. Like that it will take. Suppose in a table we can consider 500 columns are there, and that table containing all those columns as character data type and mention as char 200. So what will be the size multiplied with 200 for all columns? Suppose that table is containing 1 crore rows. So for each row, each cell, each value, it will take 200, 200, 200, 200. Even if null is there, it will take that value. One value is there, it will take that value. Suppose this type of tables are present in your project, 5,000 tables. Again, you can take. And in your database, In one schema 5,000, you will work under 10 schema or 50 schema. Again, you can give those schema. Now you can consider what is the size of this. Unnecessary. So many one character values are there. Thousands of values are null only. So those are not. Those should not take all these highest value. Always unnecessary. So within 1 day or 5 days it will be full. Nowadays crores of data are coming to the project. Within 1 hour or 1 day it will be full. Whenever they started the database, before means 60-70 years, at that time data was very less. That's why they did not face any problem. So it worked up to 1-2 years or something. After that they faced lot of problem. Memory full. Always database memory full, memory full, memory full. That's why they have developed another data type that is called as varchar. In this varchar data type, if it will mention here, suppose varchar data type, now it is mentioned 200. Whatever it is used, that only it will consider. Another one we can take. Here only char is used, and here varchar is used. So same m only male one character, it will take 1 byte size if it is varchar 200. If it is male one character, one only it will take. Suppose some values are there, m, s, s, 3 characters are there, so 3 byte it will take if it is varchar. And in char what it will take 200 only. In char any character you can put, it will take 200 whatever it is defined for that column. But in varchar, what is the real size, that only it will take. This is real size 3 bytes, real size 1 byte. Somewhere it is null. So null is not having any size, nothing is there for that, 0. In real picture, if you will see lot of values will be null only. So unnecessary it will take. But for that null also character it will take 200,000. That is the demerits here for this char. That's why char is not using, varchar only using. Okay, so what is the highest limit of this varchar? For char the highest limit was 255. Similarly for varchar the highest limit is 2000 they have given. Okay, for char maximum is 255, but you can declare any number here. Similarly for varchar maximum will be 2000 characters it can allow, and below 2000 anything we can give, 2000 or 200 or 250 or anything we can give, no problem. And this character was fixed, now this is variable. Okay, now Oracle database, what they did, again they defined after few years some advanced thing. Varchar 2 in 2000 they derived, so they have given this name as varchar 2, and they make this double from 2000 to 4000. So it can allow up to 4000 in Oracle database only. If other databases you are using, they have not increased that size, 2000 only. And in Oracle database, if we are giving varchar also, by default it is considering as varchar. So whenever we will create table, those things you can observe. You can give varchar 2, it will take varchar 2. If you are giving varchar, then it will give varchar 2. It will take varchar 2 only. So for Oracle, this will be varchar 2. This is also variable, 4000 it will take. So this is the difference between char, varchar and varchar 2. Compulsory question you will get in interview. What are the difference between char, varchar and varchar 2? Date is very simple, nobody will ask you. Number little bit complexity is there, here only some confusion. This length is including decimal values or excluding. There only many confusion are there, many people doing mistake. But in character related, lot of concepts are available. Okay, so this is character related data type, and okay, so here so many big number you will get within 1-2 days it will be full. Now variable only it is considering, so it will not full. Obviously it will go up to 2 year, 3 year, 5 year with huge data collection. That is the benefit here. So this is about the data type, 3 kinds of data type we can use. Okay, any questions in this data types? So this is data types, and last topic yesterday we discussed that was data formats. In how many formats it will be there, structure on structure. So all those formats will be applicable here. In which data type, which format we can take. Any questions from anybody? Jamir, Vishal, Manasa, Sunil. Okay, now another question will come for the interview. Have you ever used care data type in your project? Real-time question only. Many people are getting confused. They are showing the experience. Yes, care data type also need to use. In which case need to use them? So this is one example. Wherever only one character, two character is there, and that is fixed one, then better to go for this care data type. Suppose country code. Country code. For India, IN, only two characters is there. For USA, US. For London, UK. Like that, only two characters are there. And this is a column in your project, suppose. So better to mention this as care 2, like. So why varchar they will not give? That is also possible. Varchar 20 also we can give. So the thing is, care if you are giving, then this is fixed, and everywhere it is fixed only. Compulsory 2 characters only present for each and every country code. So 3, 4, 5, 6 it will not come. 1 also not come. Null also not there. In that case, better to go for care, because care is a fixed one and direct it will come here. Varchar is a not fixed one, variable. So 20 if you are giving, then for each value, first it will assign 20. Then it will calculate, oh, this is varchar or varchar 2 or care. Okay, this is varchar, but this is containing only 2. So remove this. So it will do some calculation, it will do some logic, some formula it is using. So if any formula it is using, calculating, then it is reducing from 20 to 2. Then it will take some time, maybe 1 second or 2 seconds something. So thousand crores of values are there. One second, it will do the calculation. Then what will happen? It will be degrade the performance. It will be slow. If 10, 20 rows are there, will not capture. But in project, thousands, crores of rows will be there. At that time, it will come as a performance issue. That's why wherever 100% confirm, only one character. For that, better to go for this care. Time will not take more time. So country code is one example. Like gender is one example. MF, MF, MF. Either one person can be a gender, or that person can be a can be a male or can be female. Only one character. Similarly, if anything is correct, then we can take it as a true. If that is false, that condition we can take it as a F. This is one example. Character we can take. So where 100% confirmation we have one character or two character or three character, in that case go for this care with specifying that length. If not confirmation, then we can go for varchar only. That you can tell in the interview. And real time also that is happening. Whenever developers are defining few columns, they are giving care also. For every column varchar they will give, then it will degrade the performance. It will take a lot of time. Okay, so these are very simple questions, but they will capture you have worked or not, really you have knowledge or not. Okay, so these are some difference between care, varchar and varchar 2. I will send this, whatever we discussed, that only. Okay, so
This conference will now be recorded.
okay, livesql.oracle.com. Here, go to sign in. It will display username, password. First time you are creating, then need to create. So create account you can give. I have already created, so direct I can log in by giving here username and password. For you, you can use this create account, then fill your Gmail ID. You can give what password you want to give. That password you can make anything. You can give banana, umbrella, anything your choice. You can give your password. Retype same password. Country India. You can give name, your name, last name. If any wrong information you are giving also fine, or correct information you can give fine, no problem. Nobody will verify, nothing will happen. That is your choice. Job title, anything you can give, XYZ or software engineer or ETL testing, anything you can give. Work phone, your mobile number, wrong number, right number, anything is fine. Company name, any name you can give, Tech Mahindra, TCS or any XYZ. Address, some address you can give, your city, then state, select the state, correct, incorrect, it doesn't matter, then some code need to be filled, that's all. Then click on this create account, so that whatever Gmail ID you are giving here, one mail will come to your Gmail ID. Immediately you can check that. And in that mail ID, one option will be there, verify. Click that verify option. After that, one page will come, it will be activated. So once it will activate, then you can able to log in. It will take not much time, half minute or 1 minute only. Okay, so once it is created and activate, you can log in here. Username, so already I created my username. I am giving @gmail.com. what you have given that mail ID, that is your user ID. So what you password you have given, that password you can give here. Okay, now it is logged in. It is displaying the username. Now in left side, 3 lining is there, go there. Second option, SQL worksheet. So this is your work area. You can write the query. Select star from HR is one schema. This is the best schema provided by Oracle company. They have given the data also for our practice. You cannot get this type of data in any other databases. HR.employees table they have given. This table question only you will get in interview, and this only help a lot for your practice also. Lot of scenario can be covered. This type of data already they have provided. Select this, run this. If software is installed in our system also, this data we will get with this schema. HR is a schema here, employees is a object here. What type of object? Table object. Name is employees. These are the data. Okay, and today only you can remember, very easy. In SQL, nothing is case sensitive except data. So these are the data. Data is case sensitive. Uppercase, lowercase, having different meaning. Except this data, nothing is case sensitive. Column name, table name, alias name, and then object name, anything A to Z, any name you can tell. No case sensitive. Don't confuse. No case sensitive. Only data is case sensitive. Okay, so this is the data. So for few days you can do practice here. Then after installing the software, you can do in that software also. This is the best one. Latest software with latest version is installed by Oracle company in this site. And here it will go down. It is mentioned database 19C. 19C is installed here. That is the very latest one. So many latest features also you can get it here. Okay, no time consuming, no memory, nothing, no installation, no tension, no headache, nothing. Very easy to practice here for SQL. But whatever we'll create, that it will not store. This is for read only they have given. If we are going to create any table, we can create, but after closing this, that will vanish. It will not store in. If you will use your software after installing in the system, that will store also anything we are creating and doing. So first 1 2 week, this is fine. You can continue with this.